Hey horror fans, welcome to another trailer reaction. This is something I was going to do yesterday because this film dropped. It was released today, December 13th. But I watched the trailer anyway, and I'm not going to see it in theaters, so I figured I would at least do a trailer reaction. 2019's Black Christmas. Sorry about the glare. 2019's Black Christmas. Now, first of all, that is a god-awful cover for a slasher film. That is like a Hot Topic Suicide Squad fucking cover. Even though I'm not interested in seeing this movie, definitely not in theaters. I will even say the original teaser poster was much better. That one's not even in English. But, just the pointed candy cane with the blood. Let me brighten that up. The pointed candy cane with the blood. That looks way better. But judging by the trailer, it doesn't deserve to have a cover that good. This movie, first of all, let me get this disclaimer out of the way. I understand who I am. I'm a straight white guy. My opinion doesn't fucking matter at all. I know I am not who this movie's trying to reach. I know I am the person they don't want to see this movie. But, and from what I've heard, I guess the writer and director was upfront about what they're doing. Unlike Ghostbusters 2016, they were like, yes, this is what we're doing. This movie, if Ghostbusters 2016 was agenda pushing for, feminism, female empowerment, whatever, this is a fucking rally for it, because this movie pounds it, crams it right down your throat. Now, talk about the trailer first. The trailer, which is typical nowadays with almost any trailer, especially horror films, they show you the whole goddamn movie. You can watch this 2.5 minute trailer. You see all the deaths, you know who the bad guy is, you pretty much know who the survivors are, why they're doing it, what's making them do it. You see everything. They put everything in this trailer to the point you don't have to go see it. Now, of course, this is the second loose remake of the 1974 classic slasher film, which I'm a big fan of. It is my second favorite Christmas horror film, behind Silent Night, Deadly Night. The 2006 Black Xmas, didn't like it. I will be reviewing that. It will be a rant. This is only Black Christmas because in the sense that you have a group of sorority sisters, you have an unknown killer, it is on Christmas. That's it. Now, and just, you can just definitely tell that this movie is so, the whole agenda isn't even that heavy until the end. Like, once you get to the end, it's literally like a kick in the balls. Now, even like the, I don't know what you call it, the tagline, where, where it might say, like, this, something happens, season to it's Christmas, it's like, sisters never stand down or back down or whatever, followed by one of them who is just like, you mess with the wrong sisters and, empowerment. I know this is coming off as very sexist and misogynistic. Listen to what I'm saying. I am not those things. I like strong women in films. I have favorite actresses. I have favorite actress performances. You cannot be a sexist and misogynist if you have favorite actresses, or you can recall your favorite performances. That's not how it works. In fact, horror films, the horror genre, especially slashers, which this one claims to be, has been female empowering the whole time it's been a genre. The final girl. The men are always the stupid ones that want to go investigate the noise, they get killed. Okay, the promiscuous girls get killed. But you always have the strong, resourceful woman at the end. Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode in Halloween. Marilyn Burns as Sally Hardesty in Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, they did a lot of running around and screaming, but they still survived. Hell, Amy Steele from Friday the 13th Part 2. Adrienne King from Friday the 13th Part 1. The Friday the 13th films, really helped make the final girl. So, I'm not opposed to strong women in films. But horror, if you want to make a movie about a political agenda, fine. Horror is supposed to be like a fun escape. And slasher films, even more so, it's... I kind of lost where I was going with that. It was a good point, too, trust me. And it's not that I'm offended. I'm not offended that they're saying, white men are evil, white men are pigs, white men are awful. They're evil, they'll assault you, they'll kill you, they'll hurt you, they're trash. I'm not offended by that. I know it doesn't pertain to me. I know it's just a movie. But, I feel like slasher films are the wrong market. And because it, like I said, the final girl. And not only that, it's just the trailer, it's all, the only people I recognized, there was Carrie Elwes, of course, Wesley from Princess Bride, Dr. Gordon from Saw, he's in it. And the one of the main actresses, she's been in a lot of horror stuff. The only thing I know on top of my head is she was in 28 Weeks Later. Everyone else is just a pretty college kid. Pretty CW casting that they've been doing forever. And then another thing that is totally... another reason why it's going to be pointless to see from the trailers, because, well, actually there's two things. One is Blumhouse. It's Blumhouse. I'm not a fan of Blumhouse movies. Two, and this is a fatal flaw for a slasher film, is PG-13. Do you remember the last PG-13 slasher, at least remake? Prom Night. How good was Prom Night? You can have good PG-13 horror films. You can. Very seldomly, but you can. Hell, Poltergeist is PG. That's because that was before PG-13 was made. But slasher films, when the whole movie is built around the kill, you kind of siphon the life out of it. And just from what I've seen, just the tone, just the characters, they're just attractive people. I imagine they're not great actors, at least not that I could see in the trailer. I really doubt there's going to be a lot to really be invested in outside the kills. And I know they made it PG-13 because they want to inspire young women. I'm not against that. But, when it's a slasher film, I really feel like that's reserved for the R rating. And, I've always felt female empowerment watching horror films. I always have. Ellen Ripley, there you go, Sigourney Weaver, one of the biggest badasses in film history. I'm not a fan of the Terminator movies, but Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, there's another one. Mia Jovovich of Resident Evil. Okay, all great examples. It's just when it is so in your face that it takes away from what the movie is. It's supposed to be a fun slash film. But when it's just this political tirade of, just literally just shoving it in your face, that's when it just kind of gets annoying. And Ghostbusters was bad enough. But anyway, and yeah, again, I'm a white man, a straight white male. Doesn't matter what I say. But I thought this movie looked like crap. Even outside, even if you take the political stuff aside, don't even, acknowledge it. I mean, well, that alone, PG-13, that's bad enough to turn me off completely. But it could have been called anything else. It just feels like... And also, yeah, that was great. Friday the 13th of December, yeah, as the release date. It looks like another piece of shit remake. Like the 2006 remake mixed with Prom Night. That's what I predict. I am probably not going to see this film until Christmas season next year when I do Ho Ho Horror again. And if anything of what I said offended anybody, it wasn't my intention. I acknowledged I'm a white male. Nothing I say matters. I stood up for female empowerment. How I said I acknowledged it. It's been a thing in horror. I've always liked it. I've given examples of characters that represent female empowerment, so it's not like I'm shitting on the movie entirely based on that. I think it looks like a shitty PG-13 Blumhouse slasher film remake. It's like every description I just gave is like a whole amendment as to why I think it will suck. But anyway, yeah, I meant to do this yesterday. The film is already out. I did take a peek. It does have like a 40-something on Rotten Tomatoes. So I guess it's not getting the full Ghostbusters treatment, but we will see after opening weekend. But anyway, that is my thoughts on the trailer. And again, not trying to offend anybody. I'm not shitting on anyone. I'm not shitting on women in particular. Just, I want to watch a horror movie to be entertained. And this, I don't think is going to be very entertaining. But that is my thoughts on the 2019 second remake of Black Christmas. Thank you for watching.